Hi, I'm Andrea Peterson, and I'm going to take you through a little 5-minute meditation. So if you don't have a lot of time in your day, that's completely fine. This will go by rather quickly. In fact, you might actually wish it was longer. It's about consciousness and awareness. So we are always conscious, but are we aware? It's like those times when you're walking down the street and someone says that they said hello to you and you didn't see them because you weren't aware, you weren't conscious. Or like when you're driving down the road on a long road trip and you're like, how did I get from A to B? These are those moments. So I'm going to teach you a little bit about how to be aware even though we are always conscious. So to begin with, sometimes we meditate lying completely down in Shavasana, and other times we do it from an active seated position. So I'm going to invite you to do it in an active seated position so we practice active awareness. So if you have a little yoga block or blanket, feel free to sit it under your sit bones and find a comfortable position that you can sit for a long period of time, whether it's on a chair or on a yoga block. So I invite you to go ahead and just close your eyes and take a second to just ground down in your space, connecting with your inhales and your exhales. So noticing your breath as it enters the body. Take a moment to notice where you notice your breath. Our breath can be felt in many aspects of our body, whether it's in our belly, our lungs around our rib cage, our chest, our mouth, or our nose. They're no good or bad, just simply awareness. Where do you notice it? Today you might notice it in your nose. Tomorrow you might be aware of it in your belly. Just take a second to notice your breath. Deep inhale in, long exhale. Again, big breath in and out. You already begin to feel your mind wander. I invite you to add a number. Maybe you inhale for 1, exhale for 2. Softly saying it to you as you breathe. Maybe you want to attach a color to your breath so you can see it enter your body and exit your body. Just take the time to be aware of the breath. Notice it. Notice how it makes your body feel. Deep breath in and out. Now as you're breathing, if your mind begins to wander, don't chastise it, don't punish it. Your mind is not a prisoner. It's welcome to come and go as it please. Just simply catch it, connect with your breath, and settle in, allowing that thought to just whisper away and melt. And then slowly return your awareness to your breath. Deep inhale in, exhale it out. Again, big belly breath in and out. As you're breathing, I invite you to notice any sensations that arise. Sounds that might come into your space, things that you have no control over. Allow them to enter, notice, and exit. Maybe you notice how the chair, the block, or blanket feels. Notice it. Place no attachment of thought or emotion to it, but simply allow yourself to notice. See what arises. Deep breath in and out. Breathe and breathe. Consciousness is something that goes on whether we're aware of it or not. Our body works, our mind works, but it's awareness that allows us to be present and in the moment. Noticing the small things. What is our left pinky doing right now? What does it feel? You can even be more specific. What does the top of my left pinky notice? When you're out and about in your days, allowing the specific moments to guide you. It's like when you're listening to a symphony and you hear the music, the gorgeous music, and then you ask yourself, can I hear the trumpets? And all of a sudden, you zone in and you can hear the trumpets individually, a little piece of the whole. Specific awareness, deep breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Again, if the mind wanders it, that is okay. Just reconnect with your breath and begin again. Again, don't get lost in the judgment of being distracted or thoughts rise, and simply notice them. We're teaching ourselves how to be present. We're bound to succeed and fail. We are only human. Honor where you're at and just begin again. It's simple. Notice your breath, the inhale and the exhale. Big breath in and out. In fact, if your mind wanders and you notice it and you catch it, in that is the practice. We learn from that. We learn why our mind wandered, what it was, and how to get back. Honor the practice. Deep breath in and out. Big breath in and out. With each meditation moment, you learn to catch the breath, catch the moment, catch the thought. Notice what arises and honor it. Very slowly taking a fuller breath in, long exhale out. Noticing the sounds, the sensations, once again, feeling fuller in your life. Deep breath in and out. Very slowly opening up your eyes, seeing the space in front of you. That is your conscious. It was always there even when your eyes were closed and even when you were focused on your breath. All you had to do was simply be aware.